Caitlin Clark's support pays off as boyfriend Connor McCaffery. Butler shined versus South Carolina. On Friday night, Caitlin Clark showed up courtside to cheer on her boyfriend and his team, the Butler Bulldogs. She sat in the stands at Colonial Hall on November 22 to support McCaffery, who stepped into his assistant coach role at Butler in September 2024. Her presence didn't go unnoticed. Campus Sports Network highlighted her appearance, and broadcaster Ann O'Neill praised Clark's wide-reaching impact, saying, "I never thought I'd be on a split screen with Caitlin Clark of all people. But it's just so cool to see her success. It's so fun to see the impact she's had on women's basketball and sports in general." Well, Caitlin Clark's arrival in Indiana completely changed the Fever's popularity. Before her, the team barely drew 4,000 fans per game, but since she was drafted first overall in 2024, ticket sales jumped 93% and games often moved to bigger arenas. Nearly every game has been nationally televised, and even in her second season, when she played only 13 games, fan interest and attendance stayed sky high. So it is indeed a big deal to be in the same room as her. However, it was a bigger deal for Connor McCaffery, whose team barely edged out. Butler started their season 3-0 before falling to SMU in an 85-87 loss. That's right, where X steps in. Right after that loss, she took up her unofficial role as Butler's lucky charm for their matchup against South Carolina. It wasn't new for her. Even last season, she attended several games, even rocking a Butler sweater at one, and her star power ensures she often gets caught on camera. That led to some viral moments, like when she and Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Halliburton shared a laugh after Butler player Jack McCaffery, Connor's younger brother, celebrated a tough shot. But what really has fans buzzing is Butler's start last season with Clark in the stands. They went 5-1, a noticeable jump from the 3-2 start the year before and the 1-4 start 2 seasons prior. Still, won't it be fair to say that it's not just Clark or Connor individually? Fans are starting to see them as a power couple who bring a little extra luck to the team. However, let's not forget about the actual stars of the show. Butler came out firing on Friday at the Greenbrier tip-off, never letting South Carolina grab control. Michael Ajay set the tone early, dominating the boards with 14 rebounds, adding 15 points and 2 blocks, while Finley Bijak saved his best for the second half, scoring 13 of his 18 points to help the Bulldogs pull away for a 79-72 win. The Bulldogs never trailed, using a 10-0 run midway in the first half to snatch a 12-point lead with 7:17 to go before halftime. Yame Butler sparked the surge by stealing a pass from Meechie Johnson, drawing a foul, and sinking 2 free throws. Ajay then swatted a shot away, which led to a fast break layup from Jamie Kaiser Jr., who went a perfect 5 of 5 and finished with 14 points. Jalen Jackson added 10 points to the mix, keeping the Bulldogs rolling. South Carolina did try to fight back, led by Johnson's 24 points and 13 apiece from Mike Sherrod and Ellie Ellis. Midway through the second half, Kobe Knox and Ellis hit threes around a Sherrod layup to narrow Butler's lead to 56-52. But the Bulldogs remained firm. Drayton Jones threw down a dunk, and Bijak drained a three-pointer to restore a 9-point cushion, keeping the margin at least 2 possessions the rest of the way. It was Butler's efficiency that carried them home. They shot 61% in the second half, 14 of 23, and 48% overall, 27 of 56, outscoring the Gamecocks 42-32 in the paint. They dominated the boards 47-26, including a 15-9 edge on the offensive glass, and capitalized with 23-10 in second-chance points, leaving South Carolina scrambling despite a strong individual effort. The Bulldogs will now go against Virginia. However, their real test will come against UConn on December 16. Caitlin Clark and her love for Connor Clark's offseason is just as packed as her regular season. She attends events, plays golf, catches a Taylor Swift concert when she can, and still finds time to support the man she loves. Whether she'll attend the next game is unclear, but one thing isn't: her commitment to Connor. The two former Iowa Hawkeyes met as student athletes. Connor later joined the Indiana Pacers as an assistant, while Clark began her one-but journey with the Fever. But he left the Pacers and joined Butler, choosing to stay close to the Indiana Fever's standout in Indianapolis. That's why when he accepted the job in September 2024, Clark was one of the first to celebrate him, writing, "Yay. So happy for you," under Butler's announcement post. Since then, she's shown up for games, supported the Bulldogs, and even donated shoes to the program. And now as Kix continues to show up, not just as a superstar, but as someone who loves deeply and supports consistently.